Men approach women who do this. We've all met that woman who owned the room as soon as she walked in, who flitted from interaction to interaction, and had men to introduce themselves without any effort on her part. She made men feel at ease wherever she went, and you could see them warm up to her like bees to honey. Worse, she likely drew the attention of the one guy you were interested in. How did she do that? More importantly, why is it that when you go out, the only men that approach you are the drunks and the creepers? Today, I'm answering a frequently asked question. How do I get the guy I want to approach me? I just had a client who was an incredibly attractive woman in her late 20s. She told a story about being at a bar and spotting a good-looking guy on the opposite end. She assumed he was also attracted, since he kept looking at her while she wasn't looking. My client told me that she spent the entire night willing him in her mind to come over and speak with her. He hadn't. There are several reasons why guys do not approach attractive women. The majority of them stem from feelings of insecurity. In his opinion, if a guy approaches a lady who is a 6 or a 7, he has a good chance of getting a date with her. However, approaching a 10 will result not only in rejection, but also in terrible humiliation, as she would be outraged at the very thought of his speaking to her. How dare he, a simple 7, approach a flawless 10? Yes, ladies, even great-looking men have insecurities. Those insecurities cannot be willed away. So don't think about it. Do something. Here are some basic ways that will get his attention even before he says hello. 1. Give men a helping hand. Men are not the ones who start romantic interactions. I will say it again. Men don't initiate romantic interactions. It is the woman who starts things up. Wait, what? Men have never approached me. I go out, and the only males that approach me are either drunks or creepers. That's a statement I hear frequently. If you've uttered this or a similar statement, you've fallen victim to a popular dating misconception among women. The idea is that males initiate interactions. You assume you play a passive role, relying on a man to be the starter. Believing this myth is the reason guys haven't approached you. Here is the truth. If guys aren't approaching you and you're not sure why, it's most likely because you expect them to take all the risks, while you don't. You're handing over the power of initiation to men, only to find that the men you desire don't get the hint. The drunks and creepers will take it upon themselves, and it is unusual for males to initiate without your invitation. Look at the results. These are approaches that you would gladly avoid. If you want great guys to approach you, the best way is to meet them in the middle and lend a helpful hand. So wait, I hear you asking, are you telling me that the only way to meet a great man is to approach him? Don't worry, I'm not. He still walks over and does the hard work. True initiation happens before he walks over. Before he begins that wayward trot, it is your responsibility to get him to take the initial step. It is up to you to indicate that he is safe to come over. It is up to you to initiate. If you get it right, he will. Why doesn't he simply come over himself? If he doesn't have the courage to approach me, he doesn't deserve me. This is another claim I often hear from women. Unfortunately, this statement misunderstands how males are formed and fails to empathize with the male brain in what may otherwise be a lovely, devoted, and respectful human being. Just keep this in mind. Men only approach women if they feel that their chances of success are high. Nobody likes rejection. If he believes that is what will happen, or if there is even a remote possibility, he is not going to move an inch. In an ideal world, he would simply read your mind and come over, no signs needed. But in his ideal world, you would invite him over with a big smile on your face, and life would be easy for him as well. His fear does not make him less of a man. It makes him a born and bred man in every sense of the word. Before you start complaining about what I'm asking of you, keep in mind that the outside work is still entirely his responsibility. He bears the entire danger of rejection, the butterflies in the stomach as he attempts to keep the conversation going, all on him. It's only fair that you do some of the work, right? 2. Your eyes. Your eyes are your most effective initiating tool. A gorgeous woman's eye contact may inspire men to achieve and feel things they never thought possible. If you want to initiate the guys you like to approach you, you must use your eyes. How? It varies on the circumstance, however. Here are some solid guidelines. When he catches your eyes, hold it for 2, 3, or more seconds. When someone catches our eyes, we have a natural urge to look away. The problem is that in flirting, this indicates a lack of both interest and confidence. Repeat within 5 to 10 minutes. Some males will doubt a woman's single piece of eye contact, no matter how strong. Make your initiation unmistakably clear by repeating yourself during the next 5 minutes. The less flirty the surroundings, the more you will need. A 2-second glance could suffice in a nightclub, but most males will want much more if you're in a supermarket. Remember that you're communicating an invitation. I like you. You are safe to come over. Now come and say hello to me. 3. Go out with one other female friend. If you have more than one friend with you, it is more difficult for a guy to approach you, since he must approach the entire group. Choose your most entertaining, optimistic, and sociable girlfriend to be your wingwoman. Don't go out with a man if you want to get approached, since other guys will believe you're dating him, even if he's your brother. 4. Pay attention to your body language. It is critical to pay attention to the message you're sending with your body. Avoid positions and actions that scream, stay away, such as crossing your arms and legs. While you should always maintain good posture, try not to stand stiffly with both legs planted straight on the floor. This position indicates hostility. Slouching or leaning against a wall or a bar, on the other hand, conveys disdain, as well as a lack of interest. 5. Standing is better than sitting. It's more awkward for a guy to approach you and try to talk to you when you're sitting down or waiting for you to stand up, and he'll feel guilty about disrupting you. If you want a man to approach you, wear some comfy shoes and stand up. 6. Position yourself in the center of the room. There is usually higher foot traffic in the middle of a room than on the edges. If you're in a deep, dark corner of a bar, you're creating an additional barrier for most men. Position yourself in the center of the room so that a guy may approach you more easily. 7. Do not be mean to the guys that approach you. Many men lack the guts to approach a lady they don't know and strike up a conversation out of thin air in the hopes of getting your number or landing a date with a beautiful woman, as we discussed earlier. So even if you're not interested or attracted to them, there's no reason to be mean. Be a bigger person. Your character and how you treat others are important. Be kind to everyone and transmit positive energy into the world, because you will receive it back. 8. Keep open conversation. When he approaches you, avoid one-sided conversation subjects. So avoid bringing up your sister's wedding or talking about your new lipstick. He won't have any input for you. Choose themes that will help you find common ground as fast as possible. Stick to topics that everyone has an opinion on, such as travel, cuisine, movies, or music. Many guys avoid approaching women because they are unsure what to say. Tossing him a conversational softball can make things much easier for both of you. Well, there you have it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video all the way through to the end. If you like what you watched, please show some love by liking the video and leaving a small comment. Every interaction is valuable, and that's how YouTube assesses our video and shows it to many women like you.